So, welcome everyone to our Style Live. Tonight, we've got some exciting things to share all about studs. So, I'm going to say welcome, Seed to Stone's Style Live event with Katie Olds. Welcome, Katie. Glad to have you here. Katie,
Thanks for
I
having
is a dear old friend, as anyone who's been in any of ours before has seen Katie once or twice, or maybe a couple times more. And thankfully, she's back. And she's got so much to say about style because she is one stylish woman from LA. So, or in LA. I hate to say from LA. She was once from New York and once from all over. So I'll let Katie tell us what you're about.
So, thank you so much for having me this afternoon in LA and this evening anywhere else towards the East Coast. I have been in working in the fashion space since I was 14. Um, and I started out as a buyer, and then I moved to New York and I met Amy, and we worked in jewelry together. And then I moved to LA to work in the footwear space. But if you know me well, it is all about my footwear and anything handbags, accessories, jewelry. Accessories is really where I show my true personality. And I think just doing what makes you feel happy and makes you show your true personality is always a win.
Awesome. Well, I'm thrilled to have you here because we're talking about something today that's a staple. I don't want to call it basic because it's not the nicest word to use, but it is something that is such a staple. And we're gonna discuss a little bit on how to wear studs and what they're about. Before we get into that, I just want to share a little bit about Seed to Stone. We might have some new people. I know we do have some new people tonight. Seed to Stone is all about attainable, sustainable style. And what that means is attainable. Our prices start under $200. 25% of our styles are under $200. And in this category in studs, they go all the way up to whatever you want. Sustainable, lab grown diamonds, above ground created diamonds, real diamonds, FDC declared. A lab grown diamond is chemically, physically, and optically the same as a mined diamond. It is not a synthetic alternative, it is a real diamond. And style. We're all about style. How you wear it and what you make of these pieces is what we're about. It's taking a piece that you saw in one person and putting it on yourself and bringing your own style to the table, letting the jewelry create your style and adding your own flair. So glad to have you, everyone here to see how we're going to style studs. And we all love studs. Good to see you, Jamie. So excited. So the way we're going to look at this tonight is we've got three collections that each have studs in them. We've got the Trinkle collection, the Cup collection, and the PC collection. And each one has a different styling aesthetic. And we're going to look at the studs in each of these because everyone has a different style they're looking for, and more importantly, a different budget when it comes to studs. They're not just, oh, I just want studs, I'll get what I can afford. In this, we're going to see there's different styling and different ways of getting a bigger look, a smaller look, and really walk you through what our three collections style is about. So, Katie, what are we starting with tonight? We're going to let's start with cup. The
Yeah,
cup.
let's
Okay, so the cup collection. Katie, tell us what you think about it first.
What I really love about the cup collection is the heft, the weight, really the oomph. And the cup collection is a more substantial earring without necessarily a huge diamond. It's really what I refer to is bigger bang for your buck.
That's a good way of putting it. A little bit about the design behind it that makes that happen is it literally is a cup design of metal with the diamond set in four prongs in the center. And what that does is it gives a heftier look to the diamond in there. So it's not necessarily the size of the diamond as most diamond studs are. It gives a bit of a chunkier look, but that cup also is a beautiful feel against the skin. And Katie, you've got an ear of cup earrings, right?
That I do.
No, I think that's it's the other ear.
Other ear.
There, yes, there we go. There's your cup. So Katie's wearing uh, a round cup stud, a smaller round cup stud, and then or do you have two edgy studs? I'm going to show all these on your side so you can see what we're looking at. We've got the edgy stud. Oh, there we are. I'm going to put, there it is, the edgy stud on top. That edgy stud is also in a cup, round stone in a little square cup, and then the center of attention that comes in multiple sizes. I'll put that on top. There you go. And that cup sits beautifully against the ear. You've got a really comfortable piece of metal against the ear. And that's the real standing part of this collection is that there is more metal, but it gives you a bolder look. And I will show you.
It's
Hopefully
definitely
I
that factor. And it's what I really enjoy about each of these is you do have that rounded look at that. That's just so gorgeous, that cup. It really makes it feel and look as though you have a much larger diamond when you don't. And that's really helps when you're thinking of a budget or if you just want a big, big, big diamond earring to really show some sparkle.
yeah.
I love.
Now that I will tell you that is one of our larger cups. And that is what size was I wearing? I'm wearing 3/4 carat in each ear. So that would be a 1.5. I'm wearing a single right now because we're trying to show you some things, but that would be a 1.5 carat total between your two ears. So that was a 3/4. The size and scale of it though gives it so much larger of a look. It's a real substantial earring because of that cup design. And that's the kind of fun thing. And then we've got smaller ones that you can wear in other places.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Well, should
next,
we?
let's move on to Trinkle. Tell me what you
So
think of Trinkle, and then I'll give a little fill in on the history of.
not only is it my favorite cocktail, but it is also a martini set. And this doesn't have to be dirty, which makes it great. This collection is truly all about the diamond.
Yeah.
And what I really love about this Trinkle collection is the fact that it comes in a variety of sizes, which Amy will show, that are great for your smaller second or third holes. It's also wonderful to wear as just your everyday tried and true diamonds. And these are more the diamonds of, what your grandmother has handed down to you or your mom. These were her starter studs and then they pass along to you. And this is a great way to start your jewelry and your diamond stud collection.
Yeah. And the nice thing is it is about the diamond. So when they're really tiny, sometimes you just want a tiny stud. So the tiniest of stud here, and these same pieces will be coming in flat back as well. So the flat back means that you can put it here, you can put it up here. The flat back will allow you to do different locations, but those small studs can go all the way up your ear. With a flat back, you'll be able to do it in all the other locations, or as a really significant just diamond look. And once we get through all of them, I will show them. I just put the code in just for any guests that are in here today. That code is for 20% off on all the styles that we're talking about for the next 48 hours. So please use that code because 20% discount on these makes the value of this, I mean, they're already of great value, even better. So that's the Trinkle. And the Trinkle is just, it's about the diamonds because they sparkle and they trinkle. And how we came up with that is that's kind of how. So next, we're going to talk about PC studs. What's your take on PC? And
So
PC, just so you know, PC comes from the collection was inspired by paperclip. And the paperclip collection, PC collection, has two different features in it. One is a bezel and one is pave. We're not going to look at any pave. The bezels are what we're going to talk about. So, Katie, PC, what are your thoughts?
I love this PC Starlet collection. This is actually, I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but this is one of my favorite of the stud collections. This is what's so great about this setting is the bezel goes all the way around the stud. And where it differs from the martini setting, the Trinkle setting, is it has such a clean line around it and it really shows the diamonds off in a different way. And it adds that sparkle, adds a little bit more, and you have various sizes of it. So you can go really big in your first hole, and then you can go a little bit smaller. You can also mix and match all of these. But the Starlet PC collection really gives, again, more oomph. and it's just all about the diamonds and that bezel set. And you can see Amy's wearing that right now, and it really just hugs the diamond so nicely. And that's the same weight as she has shown before, but see how much of it's all about the diamond with just that lovely almost hug right around it.
It's a very clean look. That's one thing is it gives a different feeling to the diamond because the diamond, as we know, diamonds have a flat table and the little edge, putting that bezel around it extends the feeling of the stone. It really makes them feel larger and really clean pow of diamond. And it's a really clean look. I mean, for people who like bezels, it's really just a clean look. They're also tapered on the bottom. They're actually tapered with a little bit of a step so that it's not too much metal against your ear and keeps the profile nice and low against your ear. We don't want your studs falling down. You want them sitting upright, boom, facing forward. And so that's kind of the design of them is a little tailored so it does cut in and has a shorter base so that they sit properly against the ear. And that is part of what makes this collection, the PC collection, a super clean look. I'm going to give you a little look at everything we've looked at, maybe not every size. Oop, wrong way. There we go. So here you've got a couple of the different sizes of what we looked at. Here we've got a 1/4 carat each. So this is a 1/2 carat size. Then here we've got the 1/2 carat. So this as a pair would be a 1 carat. And this is a 1 carat. So a pair would be a 2 carat pair. So you can see the size range. We also have a smaller one that is sold as a single, the Starlet single.
And the singles, it's if you're on a budget, that's a perfect thing to do is have a single and then incorporate it with what other earrings you have. And because they also come in silver and gold, you can mix it up, which is so much fun.
Absolutely. Here's the Starlet single. We're going to raise her up to the top. And that's a great stud for putting anywhere. It's the smallest of these. So here is the martini setting. And this martini setting that we have here is, I don't know what we're looking at. We've got a 3/4 carat. So this together is a 1.5 carat. And here's our two smaller sizes. I believe we've got a 6-point and a 12-point here. And these are sold as singles. And these are just great studs for anywhere you want to put them. Then here we've got our cup variety. So the largest one, 1 carat. And then here we've got 3/4 carat. So this would be a 2 carat pair, a 1.5 pair. This here is the 1 carat total. And then there's smaller sizes as well. And then here's the little cute small one, that edgy stud we were talking about. And this is a 1/4 carat total. So these are great worn. I like the idea of sharing a pair or wearing them as everyday little small studs, or share it with your friend and each of you wear one. It's one of my favorite concepts, share a pair. And same with this. These can be worn if you like little earrings in your first hole, put them up your ear in your second hole. And there's a lot of great combinations you can wear in this cup collection, and mixing and matching is what it's about. So there's the whole grouping of them there.
Yeah. Well,
And
and Amy, there have been, just looking at style and things like that, there have been so many celebrities nowadays that are wearing studs in lieu of huge chandelier earrings and dropped earrings. So do you think we could show everybody?
I'm finding it right now for you. Okay, here we
So,
go.
what's really interesting is it's a variety of age ranges, and it's when you're wearing an outfit that has a lot going on, you can just pair these with a nice stud. You can even just have one stud. It doesn't matter the size. And you can really let, it's a classy look that allows your apparel to really do the talking. And it really depends, it can, depending on your style, your budget, or your mood. So you can see here, this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous collection of these ladies. And let's put them in the cup studs because they gives them that heft. It really makes them shine and show, compared to whatever they're wearing, and really pair that really well. And then, of course, it's studs for them too, or studs for the studs. And you can see there's a variety of age ranges. And men are wearing stud earrings too, in one ear, both ears, triplicates, quadruplicates, all of that. And men are looking really great. And you add that with a bow tie, and you are ready to go and adding some sparkle.
Love it.
And here we go. We have, again, with this is the Starlit collection, and this is just a little bit more oomph. And this is really kind of choosing your own ear adventure, your own stud adventure here. But this is where you can go really big, but you can also pair it again. You can see where they have multiples here. And this again is the cup collection, which looks great. Looks great with a tan, also if you're pale like me. And then we have, J-Lo, Meghan Markle, and the beloved Taylor Swift. And this is shown in gold here. And just this is an excuse to put your hair up in a bun. You don't even have to wash your hair, and you throw on these earrings and you show some sparkle.
I love that. I love that. And it just shows that studs aren't boring. They're a classic. It's just how you wear them. I was excited that it was stud night because I put on a shirt that doesn't need to show necklaces because it's about the studs. And if anyone was with us last week, we talked about letting your jewelry tell you what to wear. So I had my earrings on first before I picked my shirt because I got it going. I don't need anything else. So, although I did put on a top, so that helps. Anyhow, do you have anything else you want to share with us, Katie? This has been great insight into different ways of seeing something that people would think is just studs.
Yeah, it's the variety of learning about the three settings and talking about them, and really like we're all wearing a variety of them. And the fact that they come in silver, recycled silver, and gold is a huge mix and match opportunity. And it's really can fit, again, it's your style, it's your mood, it's your budget. So there is something for everyone with these studs.
I love that. And on that note, we're going to say there's something for all of you. Don't forget the code. I will put it in the chat one more time because studs are one of the best gifts you can give yourself or anybody else. And that code is good for 48 hours. It's actually good until midnight on Friday. So also, please reach out if there's any size of stud that you don't see online. We can do anything in between what you see, and we go all the way up to 2 carat total weight. Challenge me and let's do it larger, whatever you want, or something in between what you see from our smaller up to the larger. But we are happy to do a one-to-one and figure out exactly what works for you and for your budget. Because when it comes to studs, it's not just about the style you're looking for. It's, are you looking for a bigger look? Can you get the most for your money? And that is part of what lab grown diamonds allow you to do, is you get the most for your money, bigger bang for your buck, great value. And studs is a great way to do it. So on that note, I'm going to say, Katie, thank you for your insight. You made studs exciting. I know they're exciting. I hope it was exciting to everyone else, but you made studs a little less than your basic. And thank you. And thank you for all the styling info that you share. And thank you all for being here. Check in. We'll have more new things to show and share every week. Check in with us and follow us at Seed to Stone. Please follow us. Tell your friends to follow us and stay connected with us. Thanks for being here, everybody. And thank you, Katie Olds.
Thank you, Amy.
Bye.